yes, it's no. Knock knock, anybody home? Hello? I fear that my computer is having a hard time for some reason. Or it was. It was like a couple of minutes ago. So, if stream crashes and burns, you know what's up. Nobody here but us, seagulls. That wasn't me, I swear.
Hello?
Hey. Anyway, Sarah, hello. Shark Poo, hello. Acid, hello. Patrick, hello. Butler, hello. Demon Lord, hello. Yadako, hello. And Shepherd. It was Shepherd. Or was it Rex? Little Branch, hello. How was everybody's weekend? Did you have a nice weekend? Was it a weekend for you? I hung out with my mommy. My mother. We played more Baldur's Gate 3. She's actually, I'm so impressed with how she's doing with it. EP, decent. Wait, you have a mom? Shocking, I know. What other secrets will be revealed? Yes, in the flesh realm, I was hanging out with my mother. I'm in a terrible mood. Too many finicky screws. The build will have to wait until I have more supplies. Hopefully my new PC will work. Ooh, new PC. Well, I'm sorry it's giving you a hassle. I feel like PC stuff like that never just goes smoothly. We thought blue sprang from the sea foam, like Athena. Maybe that's why my hair's blue. Anyway, so I have had my mom playing Baldur's Gate 3 with the keyboard and mouse, mostly just the mouse, you know, because I was like, oh, that's pretty simple, I think, because all you have is the mouse and the left and the right click and the scroll wheel. It's like, that seems simple enough. But this time she was like, I want to try the controller. I think that moving around with the controller will be easier for me. And my hesitation with that was that then, like, yeah, the moving around might be easier for her, but then to have to remember how the menus work with the controller, I wasn't so sure she could handle that. But she did so good. And there was one fight that she got into that was actually kind of like a big, hard fight. And I was like, all right, mom, you're on your own. I have to go to the bathroom. So, but then I came back and she was like, she had killed most of the enemies by herself. I was like, oh my God, you did it without me. It's amazing. She's also very funny because she keeps flirting with Gale and then getting annoyed at him also. Wasn't that Aphrodite? I think it came from Zeus's head, no? I don't remember. I'm very bad at remembering that. I would love to know more about mythology, Greek mythology, any mythologies. My first build went more smoothly, but indeed something always does go wrong. So that's where your controller preference comes from, Hereditary. Yeah, maybe. My mother who does not play video games, for sure. That's where I got it from. Standard Gale. My roommate made spinach quiche. Yum yum yum. Anyway, that's what I did this weekend. I feel like I did something Friday though. What did I do? I don't know. I don't remember now. I'm just so happy that my mom is like getting into one of my interests. That does not happen. Or that hasn't really happened ever for me. You can teach an old dog new tricks. It's true. You can. Oh. Okay. Oh man. Uh a lot of extremely terrifying, stressful shit went on over the weekend. I hope everybody is doing okay. I don't want to talk about it in detail. But if I think about it too hard, I'm going to have a freak out like Tweak on South Park. I need you to romance someone in Inquisition. I'm 2 for 2 so far. What does that mean? Sent coffee for me? Wish I could have it. I've been having decaf lately. It's been fine, but I don't know. No to me? Oh. Yeah, you can have it. In Inquisition, you know, I think Sarah's out of the running for me. I think Sarah's out of the running. So it's probably gonna be either Iron Bull or Solus. I bet on Alistair than on Fenris. I cannot reveal my third, but I am still in the running for bet. That's funny. You are funny. I'm 1 for 3, I think, though I don't know if I had an Origins pick. Did you know me so well back then? I don't know if you did. Because I tried it right after Andromeda, right? I did? Oh. I do kind of wish I had successfully romanced anyone in the second game. I didn't put a lot of thought into the picks. It's so important. It's the most important part of the game. Oh! There's what kind of like Viking drama is popular right now. The Viking show. My mom couldn't remember the name of it, but she started watching it because somebody she knows was watching it. And that's also very funny to me because she's not that's like absolutely not something she would normally watch, but she's like, I'm into it now. I also told her, I was like, okay, all right, so we got you no, you're cool, nerd. Hi, Tally Simp. So we got you into Baldur's Gate 3 and you're into this Viking show now. I think it's time for you to take the next step. And I'm gonna have my mom watch an episode of Star Trek Next Gen. And I was like, I'm gonna have you watch this episode, and I think that this will be the one to like show you why Dad and I like this so much. Winter has started in New Zealand and I fucking hate it already. Is it winter already there? It's like not even spring here. Well, I guess the weather is pretty spring-like right now. Which one? I always forget the title of it. It's the one where Picard lives a lifetime in a few minutes. And it's like that alien's way of preserving their culture in a capsule is that it makes you like hallucinate about it. And then Picard is forever changed because he lived an entire lifetime. Oh, Shark Boo, hello! Starts on March 1st for us. So whilst Americans or America has Christmas in winter, New Zealand has it in summer. I know. Oh, I know that. I do know that. It just is time. Time goes. I was wondering if it was that one. You've mentioned that before. It's like the best one. It's like one of the best episodes. I'm both happy and mad. I nearly am at the point of being able to swim again, but now it's cold. And I love the cold. Ah, but you can't swim. No indoor pool you could go to? Meteorological winter starts for us on December 1st, while astronomical winter starts December 21st. I don't think March 1st should be the start of winter. It should be the start of fall. That's kind of, yeah. Being a tradie in the winter's not fun. Aww. Do you need me to crochet you a sweater? Tally Simp? I could imagine. No swimmy. I mean, yeah, we have pool places we can go to, but like lots of money that I do not have. Yeah. Yeah. What do you prefer? Do you prefer swimming in a pool or like a natural water, like a river, a lake, or the ocean, I suppose? Yes. I'll get right on it. I'll get right on it, and then I'll just put a sticker on it that says, send to New Zealand, please. Still, it's the end of the warm season, I imagine, so figured if one can say, winter is beginning. Winter starts here. The saying, calm seas never made a good sailor. Yeah? That is a saying. Swimming in pools never made a good swimmer. I used to prefer lakes and shit, but these days my fear takes over. So pools for days. That's fair. There's like only one spot I like going swimming in the river anymore, and it's the nude beach. I almost overslept for stream because I only got like maybe a 2-hour nap after coming home from my mom's today. I almost gave in to the dark thoughts of call out of stream today. I've never liked the beach though, and living with my stepdad for 10 years has definitely made that worse. Oh. Are the beaches, is the ocean in New Zealand as scary as the ocean in Australia? I remember like jellyfish being worrisome for certain beaches in Australia. You don't love us, we understand. No, look, I'm here. I'm here, showing my love. Just like me, for real. I almost always oversleep for stream. We don't have as much sharks. Ah! I feel beat up. I feel beat up. I got a sugar-free electrolyte drink. Ultimate hydration. The only other thing is I've been playing Metroid Samus Returns on the 3DS. I love it. How's your stomach and liver? You know, my tummy's been kind of upset, but I think it's because I've been trying to eat a wider range of foods again. And so it's the lower tummy upset that I am used to is back. And I think that being on such a strict diet to heal my stomach inflammation was good, and then I've returned to some of the foods that I eat normally, and then my tummy is like upset about it again. But not the inflammation, just the lower part. My liver actually is pretty okay. It feels pretty okay. I've been doing some good walking lately. Walking and eating better. You've been playing with our hearts. The remake, I heard it's good. One of those rare remakes that are like way better than the original. Yes, it is just a remake of Return of Samus, which is funny. It's just like, yeah. Is Return of Samus the one that was the second game that came out on the Game Boy? And then they named the remake Samus Returns. It is extremely good. Return of Samus is 2 on the Game Boy. It's pretty good. I do love Metroidvanias. I love that puzzle solving of like Back to bland with you. I know. Fucking banished to the bland realm. I love, my brain feasts on the puzzle solving of Metroidvanias. You get stuck in one area, so you backtrack, but then you find the power up that you're like, oh, I could use that at the area that was a dead end. Ah, so good. You love Metroidvanias, eh? Plots in Hollow Knight. I know, I do need to play Hollow Knight. I do need to play Hollow Knight at some point. Oh, you know, I didn't know until recently that Hollow Knight is a Metroidvania. I didn't know. The other, like, recent-ish Metroidvania I enjoy is Ori and the Blind Forest, and of course the sequel. I really like those games. But I have only played the second one once, but I've played the first one multiple times. The only Metroidvanias I've played and beaten have been the Hollow Knights. I see. My favorites are actually the ones for the DS. I think that my favorite Castlevania is probably Dawn of Sorrow for the DS, and then I'm pretty new to Metroid, but I have played Metroid Fusion, and that one was really good. And then yeah, Samus Returns has been a lot of fun. Also, absolutely gorgeous. If you happen to have a 3DS, it's like, it's worth it to have the 3D effect on for Samus Returns. There are not many 3DS games that I play with the 3D on, but this one is very pretty with it. Beginning of Ori makes me want to weep. It's so, yeah, me too. The music in it is so good too. I like non-linear progression, but many Metroidvanias are more for platforming or grindy instead of my preference of puzzling. Grindy. I don't know any grindy ones. The platforming I can understand. Yeah. So what do you have a Metroidvania that you like? That's an example of one that you like. I've played a couple pre-Symphony of the Night Castlevanias. They can be kind of rough. They can be kind of rough. Mickey Mouse Haunted House was the shit as a kid. Is that a Metroidvania? That was fun. Hi, Julie. Hello, hello. This might be my mindset on it, but Souls-likes are like 3D Metroidvanias. Are they? Similar progression style? It is Mickey's Wild Adventures. OG Castlevania and also Bloodlines are really hard. Indeed. Yeah. Also, the OG Castlevania, I do not feel is like a Metroidvania. That was like pre Metroid style exploration. They can be, though not all Metroidvanias are as precision combat focused as Souls games. Yeah. You have a lot of like backtracking and thingies. I just mean the exploration aspect. First Castlevania is a stage platformer. Same with the third. Second is Proto Metroidvania. I used to know a lot about the Castlevania series because I am an ancient angry video game nerd enjoyer. I'm an ancient AVGN watcher. And when I was with my high school boyfriend, we would watch AVGN and then like get into the games that he would talk about. So for a while, that boyfriend was into the Castlevania games. People hate on Simon's Quest, but I've loved that game since I was a kid. Well, yeah. I think one of the reasons, like, anytime I think about old games like that are hated, I'm like, how much of a hand has AVGN had in this to perpetuate the hate of this game? But nostalgia definitely plays a part in it. OMG, AVGN. I remember watching a couple episodes when I was a youngin'. Castlevania. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah? You're into Castlevania? Name all Vanias that got castled. Strangely, the ones for the DS take place, like, not in the usual places. Like, in Dawn of Sorrow, I think Dracula's castle just, like, appears in Japan. It's very silly. The closest I watch to AVGN these days is Scott the Woz. I know that guy. I've seen some of that guy's videos. I like AVGN. I like him a lot. Oh, for sure. I can recognize the flaws in the games, but still enjoy playing the NES Castlevanias even now. Yeah. Ah, yes, Dracula in Japan as usually depicted. Yeah. That is like the thing though. It's literally like Dracula's castle just like emerges and appears in Japan. That's the thing about Dawn of Sorrow. I'm too shit of a person to play the old Castlevanias. They too hard for me. That's like, I've never even really wanted to play them. I didn't grow up with them. And watching AVGN play them was enough for me. I can't believe though. I can't believe that I took this long to get into Metroid. I didn't know. I just didn't know. I have this collection on Steam that comes with like many of the old ones. Ooh, there was a new collection released fairly recently. I actually don't know when. On Steam that is it's the 3 DS Castlevanias. What is it? Portrait of Ruin and Dawn of Sorrow and whatever the third one is. Yeah. Yeah, I want that. I that collection is on my wish list. GOG has some banger oldies too. I do forget sometimes that there are other ways to buy games than Steam. Nothing exists but Steam. Speaking of, I will say my disclaimer again. My computer was kind of acting weird a couple of minutes before stream. So if there is a crash, you know what's up. I'll praise Gaben. I don't know why I got the urge to play The Sims earlier today. Literally when my husband picked me up from my mother's, because I am a passenger princess, and we were driving home, I just like gazed out the window and I was like, oh, I feel like decorating a house in The Sims 3. Do it then? I can't. I can't. I can't. I had to delete Sims 3 off my computer to make room for all the other games. Do it. This collection has the OG, Simon's Quest, Dracula's Curse, The Adventure, Belmont's Revenge, Bloodlines, The New Generation, and Kid Dracula ? Some of those I actually don't know. No, oh my god, guys, I did it. I did the thing. I did the thing where I started the game without the controller. Fuck. Motherfucker. I will also be honest, the reason why I can't just reinstall The Sims 3 is because I think I fished it out of the sea. You know what I'm saying? While I was sailing, I discovered The Sims 3 among the waves from my pirate ship. So it's like deleted. From my One Piece boat, yes. Oh, I gotta reconnect. I gotta reconnect my controller because I had my controller on the other computer. Add device, Bluetooth. Okay, cool. Connected. Just like the little Einsteins going on a trip in your favorite pirate ship. I loved that show as a kid. Oh no. I'm oh knowing because Little Einsteins was way after my time. Oh no, I'm old. What about Ren and Stimpy and the Rugrats? And Courage the Cowardly Dog. And PBS kids shows like oh my god, I watched like Cyber Chase and Between the Lions and Zoom and of course like Sesame Street and Barney and the Teletubbies. To be fair, I also grew up with old ass shows like Rugrats and Angry Beavers. Well, that does make me happier. That does make me happier. Not helping. So old. I saw previews of Ren and Stimpy on certain DVDs my grandparents had, and I found it terrifying. It is not for the faint of heart, for sure. I'm trying to get the game going. It is happening behind the scenes. I think I'm gonna have a hard time with the controller again. Did you know that Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow is sort of a cute acronym? Well, I know that it's like DS, like the Nintendo DS, Dawn of Sorrow. A lot of DS games ended up doing that. Yeah. Like the Resident Evil 1 port for the DS was Deadly Silence. Those are really the only two examples I can think of, but I know that they did that for multiple titles. Do you like the music? It's the midnight. You can play Dawn of Sorry on PC apparently with the Dominus collection. Yeah, that's what I was just I was talking about that. That's the DS games collection on Steam. Oh, whoops. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's on my wish list. It's on my wish list. Interesting, the series has only 2 collections. Anniversary, Advanced, and Dominant. You mean 3? It's okay, you only have 2 fins. What's good, chat? Fun! Hello! Exactly. I'm trying to get the game going. I'm having partially self-inflicted issues with the controller again. Oh. Yay! All right, it worked this time. All right. We back at it, chat. There's that tune. Whoa. Okay, what were we doing?
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Is it? Is it worthwhile? No, potions. Ah. Right there in front of my face, of course. Hey, you baby Inquisitor. Nobody expects the baby Inquisition. Let me check inventory. It's okay. Ew, bug, get out of here. I don't know what kind of bug that just was, but it flew in front of my computer. Between me and the monitor. Track down service in the western approach. Okay, okay. What is this? Oh, yeah. I think I haven't been able to get there yet because there's like locked doors. Rum, hello. This, I assume, is going to lead to a fight with the dragon. I don't think I'm ready for that. Some Monster Hunter type shit. What game is this? Who do they think they are? Well, I'll see.
And of course, it's giants. At least they're big targets.
Oh boy. That is like, it's actually so freaky to see that in the distance. Oh my goodness. That's big, yeah. All right.
One down.
Whoa! What the fuck? How'd I die so fast? Oh my god. Woo! Yeah, distracted away. Bitch! No! Jade! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Jade raid. Hello, welcome in! How are you, Jade? Did you have a nice weekend? Did you enjoy the nicer weather we've been having? I'm good. I had a good weekend. Oh, I'm glad. Very glad. What were you up to for stream? More Final Fantasy? Overwatch? The usual Overwatch and Final Fantasy? Bam. I'm so good. Oh, come on. It's almost dead. It's almost dead. Oh, good. I forget. Are you playing the new remake of the 7th game, or just like OG Final Fantasy 7? Ooh. Barbarian Warlord Cleaver. Rebirth and the 2nd remake. Jade, were you ever cured of the Overwatch plague? I lived through it most of the time. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Release me! Releases him. I'm imagining you releasing him like when a rehabilitated wild animal is released, they just open the cage and back up. Tally Simcoe's like flying out the door. Oh. That was the longest fucking embrace of my life, dog. I love that a lot of the big enemies you can't do that with, but these guys must be like so lightweight. Ooh, I hate these bitches. Bitch. Love, hello! Are you a sleepy bitch too? Sigma also says, are you just gonna sit there with your mouth full of teeth? They're no longer a tally simp. They're simply a tally connoisseur. A simple tally enjoyer. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, this was a little bit of a dead end. Like, no way, right? No way I can get up there like that, right? No. Don't think it's meant to be that way. Not there either.
Let's look around.
What do you think I'm doing? It's probably on the other side of the wall that I can't get to. Ocean, hello! I gotta run and such. Oh! Bye, Shark Poop! If you're still here, have a good stream. How are you? I'm tired. I'm tired. How are you? All RPGs should have mantling, or I will die on that hill. Mantling. schmantling. I see on the map there's like a cave entrance, but it must be like only if I could get to this other side, which I can't. Mantling, like when you climb a cliff, push up. Oh, I see. Sloth. Ah. Yeah. Good title, thank you. I thought really long and hard about it. I certainly didn't wake up 10 minutes before I needed to start stream and go, Seaman. Iron Bolt, use that. Echo back fart. Oh, can I just walk into it right here? Oh my goodness. Oh. I have a feeling that I should actually teleport back to camp to refresh my potions. But now I know. I will put a waypoint.
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
You have something for me? Fuck off. Butler is sorry for today's stream. It was great and I will do it again. Why is it Butler's fault? Why are you blaming the butler? I mean, I'm sorry. Oh. I saw you were playing a pirate game. I was very sad about it. Let me take a drink of my electrolytes. That game was cool. Should play it if the demo's still up. Is it like a Sea of Thieves? Five stream streak. Woo! Have you ever seen Futurama? There's a very silly episode where Bender is like, I'm not gonna explain the whole episode. It's very silly. But one of my vocal stems for a while was copying Bender when he goes, woo, woo. Have I ever seen Futurama? Come on, bloob. Okay then, okay. Oh, that's a big guy. Oops. Oh, I should have saved it for the archers. Oh, bitch. Where'd he go? Oh, he's just in the stairs. That's right, Iron Bull. Make sure he doesn't get away.
What will his masters do when they learn his efforts here failed, I wonder?
Where did that archer go? He's just running around. Okay. Ooh. No, I can't do it in combat. Nice. Got him before I could. Doggo episode of Futurama, it's very good. I love, like, some of the best ones are when Futurama leans more, like, heartfelt. It was the fat guy air escape air woo, wasn't it, Blue? Yes. Yes, it was. Gotta say, my shower and toilet are two of my favorite things about my new place. Ooh, what makes them... Oh, a bidet with a heated seat. Yeah. That's nice. You live in the fancy life. You're a fancy boy with a fancy toilet. Elegantly written letter. Magister Nantirius. Garantium Office of the Praetor. Dear Madame, I have been informed that you are looking for an experienced administrator to organize your lead mining expertises in enterprises in 4 kingdoms. I humbly present myself as a candidate for the vacancy. I have extensive experience as the overseer of multiple archaeological digs in the Western Approach and have successfully managed several mercenary army ventures simultaneously. At present, I am seeking new employment opportunities in less arid climes as far as possible from the Inquisition. Please see my attached resume for further credentials. Yours, Gracious Service. I was like, yeah, this screams like, please hire me. The job search is awful right now. The shower is fucking huge. It's like the same size. The shower is the same size of your last apartment. Somehow that I feel like that's probably hyperbole. There has to be. The last step. A fragment of an inscription remains on one of the stones. It reads, "Last step of civilization before the abyss." It's not far off. Maybe 2/3. That's wild. Oh, he's here. That was him? Running away from us up the stairs until we kicked his ass? Oh, there's a little cave. Okay. What is the hidden thing that it wants me to find? Mosaic. Vial of
Would have liked to have been here for this.
Archdemon blood? Real talk, I fucking love a good shower. Me too. It's a big old shower room with a nice deep tub. Ooh! A tub that can autofill with a button press. That is fancy. I'd rate a hotel higher if it just has a banger shower. That's, you know, there was one time where I had an extremely stressful trip, and at like 2 in the morning, I just turned the shower on and probably sat under the shower for like 45 minutes. It's a waste of what I do feel guilty about the water waste, but also sometimes you just need that. And if you do it in a hotel, the water lasts forever. All right, let's talk to this guy.
Still breathing. He's resilient, I'll give him that.
I'll give him something. Arrows. Because it's... What are you waiting for?
Have some of the troops bring him in. I'll deal with him back at Skyhold.
Ooh, so we just leave him here, hovering on the staircase. It's cooking time. Taco night! Oh, that sounds good. I did have some food cart tacos the other day. What did I have? What was it? What kind of meat? I forget. White people taco night. It wasn't carnitas. It was I forget what it's called, but it was that and just some cilantro and onion and lime. Oh, so good. Carne asada is steak. This was pork of a variety. No, not pulled pork. It was like in little cubes. No, it wasn't. No. Oh, it's gonna bug me. It's such a silly thing to bug me. Adobo? I don't think so. Man, I'm Googling. Pastor, I think. Al pastor. Yes. Yes. How did I forget that? Birrias are godly if they are done right. I once did a recipe from an old Mexican woman. Took me 3 days to make it. I'm pretty sure the 6 people I had over orgasmed on first bite. Oh, yeah, I fucking love birria. Oh, yeah. There's some really good birria to be had around here. Mm-hmm. All right, here, I'll let you guys look. There's the puzzle down in the corner. That's the shape we have to make. I am remembering the trick about starting with one that has an odd number of lines. Indeed, an al pastor is tasty. Ooh, yes. I've got to find a good Mexican spot. Where I used to live, there was a place that had good tacos for $1 each. Those are always banging. I live... my city's kind of, like a foodie city. Oh, this one? Whoa, this one is strange. Okay, I think I know what to do. Okay. This. 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 Yay! I was like a dude playing a lute. $1 tacos, somehow they always slap, indeed. Constellation Satinalis, referred to as either Satina, after the moon, or as Satinalia, after the holiday. In common parlance, the constellation Satinalis has always been depicted by the celebrant, a seated man playing a lyre. It should be noted that, in ancient Tevinter, the constellation was known as Mortimalis and was represented by a warrior holding aloft a head, usually that of an elf. The movement to officially rename it took hold in the Divine Age, and after 800 years, the original is all but forgotten. From A Study of Theodosian Astronomy by Sister Oren Petrarchius. White people taco night. Oh, there it is. Okay, I know where the torch is. I know where the torch is. Wait a minute. Wait. I know where it is. I just... What the fuck? Glowing over there. Aha. Get your little torch. Frost rune. All right. Well, should we go back to Skyhold? Yes. The answer? Yes. Oh. How were you ever supposed to read that in this short amount of time? I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, finally doing the DLCs. How's that going? Where is journal? Judge the prisoner. Oh, do I have to sit? Recruit an Arcanist. Ooh. One thing led to another. I helped an uprising against Persephone in Elysium, and now I have to fight Hades. I also fought Hermes. Interesting. The Assassin's Creed games are unknown to me past the first one, truly. I played the first one, so it is wild for you to be like, yeah, I'm fighting gods. Let's do a save. Ooh, look at the throne. I forgot we got this cool ass throne. Hell yeah.
Before you is Service of the Minrathous Circle of Magi. You met him and his Venatori in the Western Approach. He admits to working for Corypheus, raising monsters, and using magic for conquest. He also used his connections to smuggle magical artifacts out of the Approach, without his master's consent.
I'm impressed. Can't forget fighting King Agamemnon, Perseus, Heracles, and Achilles. Wow, what a game. Are you just a normal guy?
You stole from Corypheus? I don't know whether that's stupidly brave or bravely stupid.
I was hired by a third party. I've no loyalty to him. Might you find that useful, your worship?
Not your
I'm sorry,
tendency
are
to
you
double
attempting
cross.
to bargain with us?
Bargain? I plead. I throw myself on your mercy. I also have friends in Tevinter who owe me large debts. Leave what happened in the approach behind us, Inquisitor, and I can put them all at your disposal.
Give him back to Corypheus? Hades nuts. No, long lore story short, character has the blood of the gods in their veins. Ah, what do you know? Ah, what do you know? Man, I threw that other guy in jail, the last one that we judged. It's cool that this guy is not loyal to Corypheus, but also he is a double crosser. Imagine that choice, like out of all the choices, give him back to the enemy. I feel like Corypheus is gonna like punish him if we give him back. Like maybe by now he knows that this dude was smuggling, so maybe maybe that's a death sentence. And also the blood of the gods on their blade. Ooh, poetic, Tally Simp. I like it. A little crow symbol. Why is that a crow symbol? Do we need a smuggler? I don't know. This one, you know what? I'm going to choose this one only because it's got the crow symbol. That appeals to me. Don't let my thing color your choice. Oh no, you didn't. I don't think I would choose that anyway. It is between these two. The smuggler or the informant. Fucking tent fingers cracks me up.
Someone who can smuggle magical artifacts to Tevinter and back shouldn't be wasted on court diplomacy. Bring those artifacts back to the Inquisition. Procure something really useful and we might loosen the shackles.
Your worship knows value when she sees it. I won't disappoint.
Yeah, some disapproved. I feel like most approved, some disapproved. Why would you do this? Oh, is there another prisoner to judge? No. Did that just like not update well? Yeah, it's just stuck there.
Worship?
sometimes I can't do it. My throat has to be the
Hello?
proper moisture. Proper moisture content in my throat.
How can I help?
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Spoiled his glorious
Oh, thank
victory.
you.
It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
I can arrange that, Blue.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
He's not... My memory's really bad. He's telling me a new story every time, right? When I ask these. Because I think these are the same questions, but I wonder if he's telling me different stories.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found in the Kokari wilds a humble cottage far removed from
Yeah,
many of the simple,
these have
chastened
to be
tribesmen.
different.
The trees and weeds had not reclaimed the home, nor did the chastened dare to come and steal the trinkets still remaining. It was empty, long abandoned, but the world feared that you might return.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I found an ancient spirit who had once been undisputed king of almost every land I had discovered. Like pride or rage, it was the Fade's reflection of a feeling. When I asked which one it was, the spirit faltered. "They've forgotten," said the spirit. "There remains no word for what I was."
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a young Canary working in a simple kitchen, baking bread as she was ordered every morning. In every loaf, she broke the rules. She'd take a pinch of sugar and fold it into the center, like a secret. And this act of small rebellion brought a shining smile across her face.
Oh, that's a good little story. I love that.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I imagine that little girl was thinking about like the person that bites into the sweetest bite of bread, and like they just don't know it. They just think, wow, maybe they don't notice it at all, but she knows that she changed the... That's cute. I can't articulate, sorry. I might have some... Wait, this way? Monster stuff. The sugar was laced with poison, you monster! Oh.
Yes, my dear.
I always ask, tell me about yourself, and she doesn't, so let's say something else.
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
What was it like to live in a circle?
My dear, your question is the root of all problems with mages. I cannot tell you. Every circle was different. Their Templars were different, their politics unique. And every person within each tower had an experience of circle life unique to themselves. Some people suffered and some were content. Some were cruel, some compassionate, and some indifferent. The same is true of people everywhere, in all circumstances, whether they are mages or not.
So tell me about your personal experience with the Circle.
I enjoyed life in the Montsimard Circle, my dear. It was an edifice devoted to knowledge and refinement. And mages need the company of other mages. No one else can truly understand the challenges we face, nor see the world as we do.
You must have been under constant supervision, being forced by Templars to live in the tower. Was that hard to endure?
My dear, I have a suite in the palace and a wing at my dear Duke Bastien's estate. I've never been forced to live anywhere. Most circles allowed mages to live away from the tower, either on their own or in service to the nobility. All that was required was permission from the first enchanter. Some circles were harsher in their restrictions. Kirkwall was the worst, but it was the exception. Most were quite permissive, perhaps too permissive in retrospect.
She's hard to hear, but if I like zoom the camera up closer, she's a little louder. It just doesn't look good.
If the circle disbanded, how can you still belong to it?
The circle is an idea, my dear, and an idea cannot be dissolved. Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the circle in two. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
If you lead all the loyalists, why are you only First Enchanter and not Grand Enchanter?
Grand Enchanters are elected, and since there are no First Enchanters besides myself, no vote can be held. I could name myself Grand Enchanter, but the title holds no meaning now. When the circles are restored, that will change.
How did we come to this state with the circles in revolt?
A failure of perspective that infected circle leadership. Mages lived solely in a world of Templars and mages. They could not even imagine what was beyond the tower walls. Kirkwall gave the world a reason to remember its fear of magic. A mage killed hundreds with a snap of their fingers. Across Thedas, a new tangible fear of magic grew. Commoners and nobles alike called out to the Chantry for protection. But the malcontents in the towers thought nothing of this. They cared only for themselves and for their anger at the new Templar restrictions. When a mage attempted to assassinate Divine Justinia, again, the mages protested the investigation. The leadership chose to vote on independence based on the intolerable conditions imposed by the Templars, sparing no thought to the fact that magic was more feared in the aftermath of these attacks than it had been since Tevinter's day. So long as they had their freedom, they could care little for riots, angry mobs, or about pitting mages against each other.
You know, I have kind of forgotten what a shit show the second game was.
Did they have cause to rebel?
In the aftermath of their terrorist attacks? Was that really the most opportune time to break away? By all means, protest abuses by the Templars. Just don't do it in a way that says mages support wholesale murder. By voting when they did, my colleagues all but declared war upon the ordinary people of Thedas. A war in which we are outnumbered 100 to 1.
I love that you said that.
I thought the fighting was only between mages and Templars. Why are mages fighting mages?
The vote for independence was carried by only a small margin, but Fiona chose to let the motion stand. Those who opposed a rash declaration of war against the entire free world had little choice. By breaking from the Chantry when they did, the rebels declared themselves in support of mass murder. Anyone who did not wish to support terrorism and the slaughter of innocents was forced to take arms against the rebels.
It's a decent exposition for those who didn't play 2, or the mage origin of 1.
Are you familiar with Grand Enchanter Fiona?
We've met. Before her horrendously ill-timed and selfish vote for independence, I thought her adequate at her job. In her dotage, she could not handle looking after the well-being of so many people. We would have done better to replace her years ago, to let her spend time gardening.
That's how that ends? Okay. This door. Fiona.
I heard of your verdict on Alexios, Inquisitor. After what he did, I would have seen the man hanged. Rotting in a dungeon will have to do.
I've been meaning to ask, how exactly did the Venatori take control in Redcliffe?
Mages constantly found their way to us while we were there. Stragglers, most of them strangers. I had no way of knowing some were actually Tevinter. They spread whispers, encouraged talk of an alliance, and we were desperate. I'm not proud of our choice, but we were certain Templars were coming. It could have ended far worse.
I trust everything is well with the mages?
We're mostly relieved. An alliance with the Inquisition offers security, although who knows for how long.
I'll leave you to it.
Oh, not that table. No, one of the tables around here.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Popular topic. Anything specific?
Corypheus is a figure out of Tevinter history. He was a magister.
Yes, but that was a different time. The Imperium's power was at its peak then. The Civil War had ended. The Magisterium was united, its armies scooping up bits of Thedas like candy. The Magisters who entered the Black City. It was a demonstration of how exceptional Tevinter had become.
But who were they?
No one knows. There's no record of a Magister named Corypheus. All this happened 1400 years ago, before the Blight nearly wiped us out. There are no records. Today, people half believe it's all just a story. That's what I believed.
We have evidence the story is very much real.
But not who Corypheus is. If he even remembers. There used to be families who claimed some of those Magisters as their own. That stopped when the Chantry appeared. Then it was shameful, and the families distanced themselves from the tale. All we know is that some men and women entered the Black City looking for the old gods. What did they find? According to Corypheus, nothing. And only he could tell us more.
Later.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
I should go.
Here I thought we were just
I should
getting to
go.
the good part.
I should go. Ah. Nice. Oh, right, yes. That note never goes away. Caw. After defeating Hades, I am now in Atlantis. Amazing. How do you feel about that Disney movie, huh? You like Atlantis? I liked it. It's a pretty good one in my opinion. The one time you make your Bioware protagonist not Shepard and she still says, I should go. What the fuck is Assassin's Creed anymore? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Ass Creed. Hashtag Ass Creed.
Did you need something?
Hashtag Ass Effect.
Anything I should know?
Our agent stationed near Adamant reports strange sounds. Curious lights around the fortress. At least 2 scouts have gone missing. We must make our move, and quickly.
I'll leave you to your work.
Ezio's trilogy, Syndicate, and Origins is great. How do you feel about Black Flag? I watched my husband play many an hour of Black Flag. It's alright. Oh. You don't like Origins? A great protagonist. Bayek and Aya. Tragic story. I do love a tragedy. The main actor is in House of the Dragons? What's House of the Dragons? I don't really want to talk to anybody else. Let's go. Oh, Game of Thrones prequel. He made his own game dedicated to his father.
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montiliers' fortunes. My family made their fortune as traders in Antiva until a scandal exiled us from Orlais some ages ago. It devastated our finances. The Montiliers have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
Homie was watching House of Dragons recently. How's Homie liking it? I never watched Game of Thrones. Oh, he provided both voice and motion capture. That's neat. I do love when that happens in particular. Huh. I kept telling her I'd get around to Game of Thrones after I read ASOIAF. But I don't imagine I'll get around to them in decades. Oh, reading them. Ah, Song of Ice and Fire, right, yes. They've been in debt for over 100 years. I'm not giving you a loan. You don't seem What does this mean? You dress fancy, you must have money.
I had no idea your family's situation was so precarious.
Hardly anyone outside the family does. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Yeah, but you're not.
Most people worry about their next meal, never mind an estate.
I'm not blind, but I worry for my family. My foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams. My brothers trying to rebuild our fleet with their own hands. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
Okay, can I help keep your family affluent?
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montiliers as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux, I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Who hates the Montiliers enough to do that?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royeaux, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Count will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
Hashtag Team Josie.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
Oh man, my eyes are so heavy. Mm. It may not be a very long stream today. Tempered glass flask. Oh, and you get this one last. Gain 1
Have you
combat
heard
ability
anything?
point.
Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
I must be. If your eyes are heavy, just come lay with me. I'll curl up at the foot of your bed like a dog. Samuel L. Jackson would say, go the fuck to sleep! Yeah, why not? Ah! Hunt Therenfall Redoubt Demon. Inquisitor. The demon was clever enough to impersonate everyone from Seeker Pentagast to the Chief, to even me at one point. But we caught it and put it down. There wasn't much left of the body after we killed the thing, but it had missives with useful information. Most of them confirm what we already knew. The Elder One planning to kill Empress Celine and march an army of demons across Orlais. But I'll pass them to Sister Liliana regardless. The demon also held some items the Inquisition might find handy. Hope they help. Signed, Lieutenant Cremisius Aclassi. Escape routes for agents in Crestwood. Inquisitor. The tunnels are complete, and our agents slip in and out of Caer Bronach like shadows. The workmen who were digging out the caves discovered some old dwarven items there as well. Mundane things, such as pots and furniture, but they bought a fair price among some collectors. Sorry, brought a fair price. I think maybe one more on the side, right? Yes. Improving morale. Commander, everyone's grateful for the new cook. A good meal after a long day certainly lifts the spirits. Talk around the dinner table has become more lively. Supplies in the approach are limited, but I swear that man can cook anything from nothing. One night, he managed to produce fish and egg pie. I haven't seen one of those since Starkhaven. Sometimes the smallest things remind you what you're fighting to protect. Signed, Knight Captain Rylan. Very nice. Keep him well fed. Ooh, what's this one way out here? Friend and Carinus. According to Dorian, while most of Intermagisters are not Venatori supporters, they will also not raise a finger to prevent the Venatori from wreaking havoc in the south. There are some, however, who see the cult for what it is and are trying to expose it. A Magister contact in Carinus by the name of Maevaris Pilani is attempting to introduce a law in the Imperial Senate which would see Venatori actively sharply curtailed into Vinter. Dorian suggests that quiet Inquisition support of Maevaris would be beneficial, and ultimately could drum up support from other Magisters fearful of what Corypheus represents. Why can't he go? Yeah, let's send Joseph.
Let us begin.
Love Meveris. Shoma, hello. Good evening. Investigate Hunter Fell. Based on the revelation at Haven that Venatori operatives report to a darkspawn believed to be the Magister Corypheus, threat assessment of possible Venatori has been reprioritized as vital. Duke Tithus Pentagast rules the Nevaran city of Hunterfell. A former military hero who prided himself on his open-minded attitude, Duke Tithus rules with the help of a secret network of old adventuring companions and possible lovers, as they are all rumored to be beautiful women. Information on the 5 Bells of Hunterfell is limited. The 5 Bells of Hunterfell. That's very good. What a title. But they are known to include humans from both Orlais and Ferelden, an elf, a dwarf, and even a Tal-Vashoth. Known or suspected background range from respected Mortalitasi or dragon hunter to bard, smuggler, or even apostate. We believe one of the 5 Bells of Hunterfell is a Venatori agent working to advance the agenda of Corypheus.
Let's see what we have.
Investigate strange chalk markings. Oh, that one's completed. Interesting. Inquisition agents have uncovered a potential problem in the nation of Navarra. A Tevinter mage by the name of Verilius has recently been noted in the company of King Marcus, and rumors comment on how strange it is for a new advisor to be so closely heeded. There is evidence to indicate Verilius is a member of the Venatori. Having the Navarran king under their sway would give the cult a great deal of power and hinder the Inquisition's ability to operate in the north. Yeah, go Colin, go.
All right.
Successful tuck. Woo! Tuck the homie. There's some of these sometimes that are like you send a whole I could unlock that, I guess. The deep runes. Okay, let me read this. Is that a xenomorph? It's a funny emote. The Inquisition has received an urgent request for aid from Orzammar. A subterranean earthquake has collapsed one of their lyrium mines and endangered several others. Even worse, tunnel seals preventing Darkspawn from overrunning the Dwarven-occupied deep roads have crumbled, allowing hordes of the enemy to invade. Orzammar is a key provider of the Inquisition's lyrium supplies, and as such, its security is a top priority. The earthquake opened a fissure in the Storm Coast Mountains, granting direct access from the surface to the threatened region underground. Constructing a mining lift at the fissure site will permit the Inquisition to transport forces directly to where Darkspawn fighting is fiercest. Okay. Orzammar has the experts we need to build such a lift. At your discretion, I can hire a team their best construction workers right away. So that's hiring. Or I know where to find people who can build a mining lift quickly and safely. No. Or we need to move quickly to contain them. I'll dispatch my best people. Let's do the connections one. A construction team arrived in the Storm Coast mountains and set up a mining lift to transport Inquisition forces from the earthquake fissures opening down into the deep roads. A report sent by messenger bird. Inquisitor, the mining lift in the Storm Coast mountains will be finished by the time you get here. Anyone going into the deep roads should dress accordingly. Don't skimp on the armor and bring the best weapons in Skyhold's arsenal. I also recommend packing plenty of dry rations. Most things down there will be looking to eat the Inquisition, not the other way around. I might as well.
Rex.
I don't... Shepard? Kind of don't know what to expect with... I don't know. I feel like for some reason I'm going to be underleveled. But let's go peep. This area is DLC and pretty tough. Well, I'm glad to know that it's DLC, but I was expecting this to be kind of out of my range, given the descriptions of it. Oh, y'all are ruining the surprise.
Inquisitor, the workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads. No darkspawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
How many quakes have there been since you arrived?
At least 3 big rumblers. And the aftershocks are nothing to sneeze at. My feet miss solid ground.
Josephine's report mentioned several lyrium mines were damaged by the quakes.
You'll see what's left of this one on your way down. From what I hear, the other mines are barely holding together.
It's fun to hear Ali Hillis doing a dwarf. I hear Liara's voice. I return. Oh wait, never mind. Is that? Has she been the whole time? Doesn't sound like her to me. It is her. I've been flirting with her this whole time.
So you haven't seen any darkspawn up here?
I sharpened my arrows just in case, but they never showed. I'm okay with that.
From your tone, I'd guess Orzammar isn't your favorite place.
I don't have an opinion. Cloud gazers like me aren't allowed in the city. The lift's ready for you. Try not to shift around, and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
And they built this lift fast. Ooh, I like the music.
Stupid darkspawn.
You're much more likely to hit rock.
Still their house. Message sent.
So, the deep roads. Do you think there'll be tight spaces? Long hallways with low ceilings?
Possibly. Why?
Just hoping my horns fit.
Dwarves cannot dream, yet they devise the most fascinating inventions.
Not all ideas come from the Fade.
True, but these designs must be inspired by something.
I'd freak out from a lift like that.
Sky Girl, Nalfric, your names will not be forgotten.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trust Vala, Inquisitor. The Shaper it welcomes you to the Deep Roads.
Bull's line is very reminiscent of the Quarian zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we go anywhere nice? Where's Morphin when you need him? Morden? Okay, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
You look as though you're hiding from something.
As a citizen of Orzammar, even a glimpse of your sky could cost me my position and render me castless.
What does a Shaper do exactly?
We chronicle the life and times of our people.
You're historians.
Also scholars and genealogists. Shapers preserve knowledge in the memories, an archive in Orzammar. We record memories in Lyrium to ensure they never fade. We must be meticulous in every detail.
How many dwarves have you lost?
More than we can count. The mining caste has suffered greatly. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold. The quakes collapsed this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
Orzammar deals with Darkspawn all the time. Why request the Inquisition's help?
The Legion isn't prepared for this level of disaster, and the Grey Wardens haven't answered our calls for aid. Any threat to the flow of lyrium requires immediate response. The Inquisition is the only force we can rely upon.
The Inquisition stands ready to aid Orzammar. Without a steady lyrium supply, things on the surface will get even worse.
Oh no, she's gonna look at the sky! She's gonna be cast out.
Apologies for pushing you. I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp.
Following you. You're not leading, though.
Keep your eyes open. These roads are dangerous.
Storm Coast Fissure. From this ridge, exposed sections of the deep roads are visible below. There's history in the rocks split by these quakes, and for those without sure footing, a particularly dangerous fall. Let's get right up to the edge. Oh god, can we actually fall off? Probably, we probably could. I forget there's not like an invisible barrier in this game for cliffs.
An ogre!
Form up!
Oh!
Not focused on us! Now's the time to attack!
Holy moly.
Strike now!
To break the ogre's grab, use an ability with a physical effect such as stun, knockback, or knockdown. Like this. This is not going well. Why do I keep sliding to the front of it? I don't want that. my god.
While it's distracted.
Spin to win.
It's not focused on us. Now's the time to attack.
Uh-oh. Bitch. Oops. Bitch! Let me get behind you again. Ah! Somebody help me! So rude.
While it's distracted.
Oh my god, Bull's getting the shit kicked out of him.
You have my gratitude.
If I lost you, I'd never make it out of the deep roads.
I'm sure you would find a way. If the ogre reached this point, the Legion must be overwhelmed. Let us hurry.
Uh-oh. I can't wait to find a camp so that I will be able to fast travel. 432? I don't have a dagger rogue. Notice the difference? I like this floating plate. Oh, you have a dagger rogue then?
I will never get used to the stench of darkspawn.
It's a good question.
They corrupt everything, even the air.
I just feel balanced having 2 ranged people and 2 melee people. And I like Bull.
That's the broken seal ahead. It is worse than I thought.
Get those charges to the tunnels! Someone prime the sonic fuses!
Oh boy.
We can't lose this
jeez.
position. Hurry!
Can't set the charges with those bastards breathing down our necks!
Defend the seal.
Clear out the dark spawn!
Ah, man. I was going for a long time. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. What the fuck is going on? Getting like shocked or something? Uh-oh. Oh god. Man, we almost had that guy.
That's got him on their heels. Keep it up.
All the dead dwarves. Oh, fuck.
The seal's clear. Prime the charges.
Now, set the charges.
Is that it? Just the two? He doesn't look at explosions. Ooh, yay, we made it to a camp.
Inquisitor, meet Lieutenant Wren, a veteran of the 5th Flight and one of the Legion's finest commanders.
Someone paid her to say that. Appreciate the help, Inquisitor. Collapsing that seal bought us time. Blighters had the run of these tunnels for days. Now they have a roadblock.
Is he a familiar voice? I worry that you'll never get to experience the joy of Redacted, though, and I mean truly never, not just in this play. How am I supposed to know? Can you at least tell me if you mean a character or something else? Or will you withhold?
How many deep roads are there? How deep do they go?
They'll take you from one side of Thetis to the other, if you have a death wish.
The roads once connected dwarven cities that were hundreds of miles apart. Then came the Darkspawn. Ren and I have been exploring this region, reclaiming it, but the work is slow.
Mark the map, fight an army. Mark the map, fall in a hole. And so on.
That guy's voice seems familiar to me. Sounds like General Corinthius. Ooh. Tell you when you're done if I remember. And then I'll forget we had this conversation and you'll tell me and I'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I get the impression you two have known each other a while.
Yeah. The Shaper had sent her to dig up some relics. Asked me to keep her out of trouble. That was 3 years ago.
You can quit any time.
Not when we still have things to fight about.
For such a small group, your people have held up well.
The quakes took a lot of us. Reinforcements will be slow to arrive.
Oh no!
Take cover!
Under what? The shit that's crumbling? Is she gonna die? No.
You heard that, yes. The rhythm in the tremors? It's clearer, stronger, more insistent.
I hear it. Doesn't prove a thing.
These quakes are not a natural disaster. They're deliberate. There's an intelligence behind them.
How could an earthquake be caused deliberately?
We get plenty of natural tremors down here. These are different. She thinks she knows why.
I found an ancient text during an expedition with Ren last year. At the time, it was just a curiosity. But now? The text describes giant creatures, called Titans, living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it. When these quakes began, I believe we heard that rhythm. I believe a Titan is causing all this destruction.
I don't hear a rhythm.
All I heard was an earthquake. How is it you and Ren hear a rhythm?
Our people have a strong connection to the stone. We feel it in a way topsiders cannot.
Shapers have great stone sense, and Volta's better than most. She never gets lost.
I've never heard of Titans before. What else can you tell me about them?
The text I found predated the First Blight. Its pages had mostly rotted away, and there's no mention of the Titans in Orzamar's memories.
Which tells you something.
You speak of the stone like it's more than walls.
The stone is eternal. She was here before us, and remains after we die.
But the stone isn't your god?
We don't worship her, but we do respect and honor her.
The stone makes us strong, and we return that strength to her when we die. It's difficult to express in words.
They literally, like, almost word for word, have the same sentiment in the second Avatar movie. But it's like with water. It's like the water instead of the stone. The water was here before we were born and will be here after we die, or etc. Something like that. The voice actor. It's apparently lots of Metal Gear. Oddworld new and tasty? That's fascinating. Some anime dubs. Live action screen rolls. Oddworld new and tasty. I wonder who. Wonder what. Strange singing is never good. Wes, hello!
Mysterious songs often lure people to their deaths, or to an archdemon.
Or to a harpy.
This rhythm isn't a song, exactly. It sounds like air flowing through lungs.
Air that can collapse a whole mine.
A mystery worth investigating.
In my experience, no explanation is too strange to consider.
For all we know, that text you found was a bedtime story. We can't be sure until we find the source.
The rhythm I sense in the quakes is emanating from somewhere far below. The stone will lead us there.
And if it comes to a fight, that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
Deep Road's expedition table. Use the expedition table to complete unique Inquisition operations called expeditions. Found in this area of the Deep Roads. Expeditions do not appear on the war table in Skyhold. Interesting. Whoever made Avatar 2 may have played Dragon Age Inquisition. James Cameron? James Cameron? Dragon Age player? Okay. I this was cool.
Oh, you can clean it, right?
Stay still.
It's a small cut.
Even breaths, Makev.
The blight. It's in my blood, isn't it? Your face gives you away.
We don't know for sure.
It'll be too late when we do.
I'm gonna get out of here. I am not prepared. Oop. Not prepared. I'm very tired. I think I am gonna do like one more thing and then call it early tonight. You did well just to get to the first camp. I was very determined. If you know one thing about me is that I'm stubborn.
Well, let me know if you find one.
Who's got an exclamation mark? Who needs something? Is it Bull?
Ah, come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
Do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
I love how corny he is.
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition, joining forces.
Oh. You know what? She doesn't trust them.
That would be an unprecedented offer, if I believed it was legitimate, which I don't.
Now, ordinarily that would be the way to go, but they've identified themselves. They're not running a game on you. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
I thought Qunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah. Just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change, and a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life. I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
I don't trust the Qunari, but I do trust Iron Bull.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Interesting.
Something in particular you require?
I see I've touched a nerve.
I suppose I do need your help. We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow, yet so far I have only discovered hints.
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I don't expect you to understand. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
Alrighty. I think somebody's back from a thing I sent them on. Investigate Hunter Fell. A letter to Leliana with information on the Bard. I have heard only rumors, I fear, but it is said that her most intriguing aspect is her voice. It is of a unique quality, different from most Orlesian bards, who are human or elven. So is she Kunari? Or Dwarven? Interesting. Continue investigation. An excerpt from Ben Hassrath information report. We still have neither race nor background information on the Venatori agent in Hunter Fell. The Bells are effectively nobility in the city. Any information about them is protected. We have confirmed that the Talvashoth, whatever else she may be, is not a mage. Whether she is or was one of Duke Pythus's lovers, she now appears to be in a relationship with the smuggler.
Let's see what we have.
Yes, continue that one. All right, the other two
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced.
I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
It's the silly observer logic puzzle from ME2. Puzzle. Yeah, I would not even call that a puzzle. I thought it was a puzzle until I realized I was missing one more of the notes. And then it just solves itself, which I feel in the end was kind of lame. But funny. Okay. A very short stream. I'm tired because hanging out with my mom flipped my my sleep schedule. So I had to be awake during the day. What a shame, huh? Awake During the day? Who does that? Hope you have a good rest. Thank you, Shoma. Just tired from staying up too late reading interesting topics. Do you go down the rabbit hole and you can't stop? I do that. I do that especially because like I like to fall asleep with YouTube playing. But if I get distracted, if I choose something that's not my usual sleep stuff, I get distracted and then I get too interested in what I'm watching. Teddy pal, hello. I'm just wrapping up. I'm wrapping up early. My eyes are so heavy. Can't keep them up. Hey there, Blue. Glad I caught you at the end. Yeah. Got your trash in. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. Same bird time, same bird place. See you there. It's a date. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I really am enjoying my time in Inquisition. OMG date. Yes, we can all go on. I'll go on a date together when I stream tomorrow night. Oh, I see VTubers do like date streams sometimes. Just like roleplay with chat that we're on a date. That kind of seems fun to me. Thank you for tonight's date. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Been asleep for the past 7 hours. Planning on more? Hope you rest just as well. Wow, that's a good long sleep. Do teddy bears hibernate the way that bears do? I can only imagine. All right, guys. As I always like to say, treat yourselves with kindness and tell your friends you love them. And we'll be back tomorrow night. See you later. Goodbye.